Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make ugali, which is a commonly known type of meal across Africa. In East Africa we call it ugali or sima. I believe the South Africans call it pap and the Malawians call it sima. The only difference between ours and theirs is just the texture. Some people make it softer, and I like to say we the East Africans like to mold ours eventually like a cake, and some countries just scoop it with a big spoon and serve it. So that's the difference. Now let's get started with this ugali recipe. So what you'll need to make your ugali is maize flour, a wooden spoon which we call Mwiko, and water. So make sure that your water is boiling, and when I mean boiled, hot boiling water. As you can see here, do not make your ugali in warm water or water that is not boiled, because it will not cook well. So make sure that your water has boiled like I've shown you, and then add your maize meal bits by bits. Now if you are doing it for your first time, I'd suggest you do it bits by bits as you mix the flour with the water. So since I have cooked ugali countless of times, I can just eyeball my maize flour, and I do not have to add them bit by bit. So what we want is to cook the maize flour together with the water, as you can see, and ensure that there are no lumps in your maize meal. So as you can see, it's sort of like kneading a dough, but it's using a wooden spoon. So the more you cook ugali, the better you will be with cooking it. So you'll be doing it faster and faster, but if you're doing it for starters, do not worry about it. So as you can see, I have covered my ugali for about 2 minutes. This is important to let it bake and allow it to cook even on the inside through the heat. So maybe many people who eat ugali will let you know that there's a particular aroma of the ugali, especially when it's well cooked. You can literally smell the aroma of it. So how you can achieve that is letting the ugali bake for a few minutes, and this is also a way for making you be sure as well that your ugali will cook really well. So as you can see, I'm covering it up for the second time and baked it a little, and continue just cooking your ugali, ensuring that there's no lumps. So all you have to do is just push it and then roll it. So it's just kneading, it's more like kneading. So just continue with the same process for about 5 minutes. And you can always take the extra ugali off your Mwiko just from the sides of your pot or Sufuria. And you will notice right now, as I cook it, I'm also creating a shape or a cake-like shape for it, because it's pretty much done. So people like their ugalis in different textures. Some make it too soft, some make it hard. I do not like hard ugali, and it's important that you don't make or put too much flour. If your ugali is hard, then it will crack. Sometimes people cook ugali and you realize that it has split in the middle. That's because they put too much flour into it. So I usually put enough flour. I don't want it to be too hard and too soft, because still the water evaporates as you cook. So as you can see, it might look a little bit softer, but this is how I like it. So you can see it's creating the shape, and I'll continue molding it when I've served it on my plate. So you bring the plate next to the sufuria and turn it, and as you can see, the bottom side of the ugali was already shaped well. So take your mwiko or your wooden spoon and just continue shaping it up. Sometimes you can wet your mwiko, especially if you put too much flour and your ugali is a bit harder. So when your ugali is slightly softer, it's very easy to mold it into your desired shape. And there you can see it coming together really well. And it's done. You can serve it with some sukuma wiki or meat stew or chicken stew, which is my favorite, and enjoy it. Well, I hope you did love this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe as well to my channel if you haven't. I will see you on my next one. Bye bye.